Project Lazarus, ENT, Safe House, Underground War Room Night. The dusty space buzzed with electricity. Old monitors flickered to life, their blue glow dancing across everyone's tense faces. Kai placed the mysterious Lazarus device on the table. Adrian, Maya, Eve, and Arav gathered around, hearts pounding with unspoken questions. Kai began typing. This isn't just data. It's a resurrection protocol. Coded DNA, neural patterns, identities. They weren't erasing people. They were storing them. Adrian leaned in. You mean cloning? Kai shook his head. Worse. Digital reincarnation. They could rebuild a mind, override a body, create the perfect loyal soldier. No emotion, no memory, just blind obedience. Cut to flashback. A cold metallic lab. A subject lies on the table. Electrodes pulse on his skull. His eyes flicker open. Blank, soulless. Voiceover Adrian. They didn't want soldiers, they wanted puppets. Back to present. Maya stepped back, visibly shaken. You said they stored identities. Does that mean? Kai nodded grimly. Adrian was one of them. Silence. Adrian froze. I was... What? Kai pulled up a file. Adrian's name, his old mission logs. A section labelled Reconstruction, Failed Termination. Maya gasped. They tried to wipe you, but you escaped. Adrian's hands trembled. Then who am I now? Eve whispered. You're what they feared most. A mind that woke up. Suddenly, crash! A metal door exploded inward. Tear gas filled the room. Shadows rushed in, silent, armed, fast. Kai shoved the device into Maya's hands. Go! Adrian tackled two attackers. Eve opened fire. Maya grabbed Arav and ran through the emergency tunnel. Int. Tunnel dark and narrow. Maya coughed through the smoke, gripping Arav tight, the Lazarus device clutched in her other hand. Behind her, shouts, gunshots. The tunnel shook. They reached the end. A rusty ladder led up to a manhole. Maya looked down at Arav. Climb, baby! Climb fast! XT, city, rooftop. Night, rain poured. Sirens echoed in the distance. They emerged, gasping. Then, boom! The tunnel behind them exploded. Maya screamed, Adrian! But nothing. Just fire and rubble. Int black room, unknown location. A man in a suit stepped into frame, watching the fire on a surveillance monitor. He turned to his assistant. Activate the next phase. We don't need Adrian anymore. The assistant clicked a screen. Project, Lucid Veil. Online target, Maya. Adrian is gone. The Lazarus secrets are now in Maya's hands. But in a world full of ghosts, who can she trust now? In the next episode, Lucid Veil. The hunter becomes the hunted. Lucid Veil EXT. Abandoned train station. Early morning. Maya sat on a cracked bench, rain trickling down her coat, the Lazarus device hidden in her backpack. Her eyes were hollow, her hands clenched. Arav slept beside her, unaware of the storm building. Suddenly a shadow approached. Evening, bruised, limping, but alive. Maya stood up in disbelief. Eve! Eve pulled her into a hug. They got Kai, but I escaped. Maya's voice cracked. Adrian? Eve looked down, then slowly shook her head. He saved us, bought time. But I don't think he made it. Maya turned away, choking back a scream. Then Eve whispered, but before he fell, he said one word. Maya turned. Lucid. NT. Secret Military Archive. Night a hidden chamber deep beneath the surface. Steel walls, silent guards, flickering monitors. A voice echoed from the shadows. The commander. Lucid Veil is active. Maya has the device. Adrian failed. He paced slowly, gloved hands behind his back. But no matter. Her mind will betray her. Int. Safe house. Hours later, Maya, Eve, and Arav regrouped in an old tech bunker. On screen, fragments of decrypted Lazarus data. Suddenly, Maya gasped. Among the files, a project titled Lucid Veil. She clicked. Files unlocked. Subject 0. Maya DV operation, false memory infiltration. Status, activated. Maya stepped back. No, this can't be right. Eve leaned closer. They've implanted something inside you. Her mind reeled. Flashbacks flickered. Moments that felt too perfect, too scripted. Adrian's voice, the rescue, the past. What if they never lost me? Maya whispered. What if I was part of it? All along. Inti. Interrogation room. Unknown time. Adrian opened his eyes. Alive. Chained. He looked up to see a screen displaying Maya's face. She's waking up, the commander said, just as planned. Adrian's eyes widened. You used me. To get to her. The commander smiled. And now we'll finish the veil. Int safe house. Later that night, Maya stared into a cracked mirror, unsure of what was real. Then the device blinked. A new folder opened. Video log. Project. Lucid Veil Play. She pressed play. On screen, Adrian. But not her Adrian. A cold version. Robotic. Repeating lines. She will believe. She must believe. She is the key. Maya dropped the device, breath stolen by horror. Eve stepped forward. They made you the weapon, Maya whispered, trembling. Then I'll become their undoing. What if your memories were planted? Your emotions? Manipulated? Maya's mind holds the code, but unlocking it might destroy her. In the next episode, Part 11, The Broken Mind. The Broken Mind Int. Safe house. Dim room night. The lights flickered. Rain pounded on the roof. Maya sat alone in a chair, eyes red, hands trembling, watching the last video log again. Adrian's cold voice repeated, She must believe. She is the key. She paused the video. Who am I? She whispered. Eve stood near the window, eyes scanning the streets. Everything you feel, everything you remember, may not be yours. Maya clenched her fists. Then how do I know what's real? Eve turned, her voice low and careful. There's only one way to find out. She handed Maya a neural detox chip, illegal tech designed to break false memory layers. But it's dangerous. You might lose everything. Maya stared at it. Silence. Decision. She nodded. Int safe house. Later. Makeshift lab. Maya lay on the table. Eve attached the device to the back of her neck. Ready? Maya looked at Arav sleeping peacefully nearby, then closed her eyes. Do it. Int Maya's mind. Simulated world. Suddenly. She was in a dreamlike corridor. Flickering lights. Endless doors. A child version of herself stood at the end, crying. Maya approached. Who are you? She asked. The child turned, eyes empty. I'm the part they erased. Suddenly the hallway warped, walls melting, whispers everywhere. She stumbled through door after door. Her childhood home, but faces blurred. The night she rescued Adrian, playing like a looped memory. A secret lab, with her in a chair. Wires in her head. She screamed, fell to her knees. They used me! Suddenly, Adrian appeared, but not the real one. A projection. They needed someone who could be both the key and the lock. You were created to unlock the Lazarus protocol. Maya backed away, crying. Number, I'm real. I am not one of them. The false Adrian stepped closer, whispering, Then prove it, int safe house. Reality. Moments later, Maya jolted awake, eyes wide, gasping. Eve grabbed her. You're back. Are you okay? Maya looked around, then whispered, I saw everything. They didn't just use me. They built me. Int. Black site control room. Same time. The commander watched Maya's vitals spike on the monitor. She's beginning to awaken. Initiate phase 3, send in the retriever. Draw Eve. Int safe house. Moments later, a knock. Eve froze. Another knock. Maya stood slowly. Then, boom. The door blew open. A dark figure entered. Tall, armored, masked. Laser sights aimed at Maya. The retriever. She entered her mind. And now they've entered her world. In the next episode, Part 12, Kill Code.